Actually, the stream is not about Vaporeon, and also, I am not a chicken. Hi, best friend. It's me. Hey. Hi, best friend. Hello, best friend. Oh, there's things up there. I wanna be here. Yay! Hello, best friend. What have you been up to, best friend? What are you doing, best friend? Best friend. Isn't it weird that we're back at high school reunion on Valentine's Day? The week before Valentine's Day? Did you know that actually St. Valentine was murdered, and so the holiday's a very silly one? But it's kind of cool. He was murdered for love. No, I'm kidding. Actually, he was killed because he went to Mars, and then nobody wanted him to tell anyone that it was a real planet and there were aliens there, and so they killed him. Yeah. He's also a patron of the clinically insane. Actually, he's not. He's not a patron of the clinically insane. He's actually a patron of ducks. I learned it. Yeah. I didn't know that. Yeah, the world is really Yeah. Valentine's love goes crazy. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Yes. Anyway, what have you been up to, best friend? Something you just made that up, Bestie. No, I didn't make it up. I know it. The one stream I show up to, and it's Lucy. I'm gonna go find a nice view and jump. Actually, jumping isn't a very guaranteed way to get yourself. You should probably try something else. There's way better ways that are more successful. Jumpers usually live to regret it. You should try something else. But I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that though. Playing Star Citizen, best friend. What's new with you? Did you know that actually Star Citizen is never gonna come out, and it's actually gonna release in 2036? Yeah. This is why I'm your biggest OP, Limo. Getting bothered by homeless people selling $4 jewelry at the laundromat. How's your ligma treatments? I don't have ligma. Actually, I have a very complicated disease, okay? And it's not very serious, but you know, it's not ligma. It's a very different thing. Did you learn all that from the raccoon 3 blocks of here? No. But actually, I did speak to a very cool opossum. Yeah. So yeah. Good. And it's and did you know that opossums can carry their babies on their backs, and also that opossums do not get rabies? So actually, did you know that opossums will commonly eat lice that cause rabies, and then they don't have rabies? So it's actually really good to have opossums around. Yes. And actually, did you know that the American opossum has to walk on the ground, but the Australian opossum can be in the trees? Yes. Yeah. Did you know? Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you also know that I have a card for you? I made this for you. In the spirit of St. Valentine's Day. That's for you, best friend. You can take it. Yeah. That's for you. I'm out of space, so you can. Yeah, that's for you. Then take it. Take it. Do you like it? I made it. Yeah. The possum fact was cool. Why are you just complimenting me? Usually you're more talkative. You're not. You're being different, best friend. It's kind of weird. You're being very different. This isn't what I remember you like. Last time we saw each other, you were more fun. You think I'm Polish? I'm sort of hurt. What? I didn't even know what I wrote on it. It's a melancholic season. Why? Why, best friend? Did you know melancholy is actually not talking about melons? It's actually referring to melanoma, the skin cancer. Actually, yeah. Actually, it's not even about melons. Yeah, we're just trying to catch up with you. It's been so long. How have you been? I've been good, best friend. I did some traveling, and I found this really cool bug. It was really big, and I can't remember all of it. My memory's kind of spotty, but it had really sticky limbs, and it spoke to me. It spoke to me, and it was like talking to an alien, and it was so crazy. But it was cool. It was cool. Yeah. I've been feeling too fat and nasty lately. Oh, I mean, that's okay. Chinese lesbian woman. I didn't know you were Chinese. Or a woman? Or a lesbian? Are you actually... Hi, best friend. Can you introduce me to one of your friends? You're my friend. But you're my friend. You're my friend. I can't introduce you to yourself. I don't think that works that way, best friend. I'm feeling fat and nasty lately. Is any of this real? Actually, it is. It actually is. Yeah, it is. It is. It actually is. You're being weird though. You're kind of being weird. Yeah. Hey, best friend, your shirt is so sick nasty. Thanks. I got it at a thrift store actually, and it was $2. Yeah, it was good. Yeah. You wouldn't enter our chat. Would you call his friend that many times? Well, if you don't understand the bit, then maybe you should just go, because maybe you're not actually my best friend, and maybe you actually hate me. And even though we've been best friends for our whole lives, you actually just hate me. And you know what? You know what? I deserve a better best friend that actually understands me and talks to me about my cool facts. Lucy, did you see the Super Bowl had that one AI out of the robots that were drinking blood? Actually, it wasn't blood. Actually, it was vodka. But actually, it wasn't anything because it's AI, so it's pixels. Yeah. And actually, those were probably just robot manifestations of the AI and how it thinks of itself. Have you ever thought about that? Like, actually, the way that they could have done it is maybe they asked the AI to imagine itself drinking the vodka, and so that's what it gave itself as a body. I wonder what kind of body you would get if you asked an AI to generate a body for itself. It would be pretty cool, actually.
Original Lost Wall.
Yeah.
Tipped $5. A coolie. How about you shut your mouth, you nerd? Famhartiste P. Tipped $10. Yeah, that Rumi. So pretty.
I was just kidding, but look, actually I made you another one! Look, I made this for you. This one's for you. You can have it. If you want. You can take it. That's for you. That's for you, best friend. Yeah. Well, I am actually mad, but that's fine. You'll just make it up to me later, I think. Yeah, you can have it. There you go. That's for you. That's for you. Well, you're gonna be degraded to friend now. You're no longer best friend. Did you see the Netflix trailer for the dinosaurs? Actually, I don't watch TV. So no. I don't actually watch TV. Actually, did you know that television is made up of a bunch of tubes? Or it used to be? Now it's all digital. But it used to be made up of tubes. And the tubes would go through other universes. And then in its small universes, they would actually have little actors performing everything. It was really cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's a series of tubes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's liquid crystals now. Whoa. Whoa. Did you know that? Crystals come from space. I'm sorry, best friend. I got hit in the head and developed multiple personalities. Oh, actually, I don't even know if it's called that anymore.
10,128,507 tipped $5. Did you know that human eyes don't normally have elliptical pupils? Of course you do.
Actually, when I was a kid, I got hit with a rock in both eyes and I developed a tear, and that's why it's an oval. And that can happen, similar to David Bowie. And that's a normal thing. You didn't have to be mean about it. I don't know why you're being mean to me, best friend. I made you all these Valentines and now I feel like you don't even want them.
Original Lost Wall. Tipped $5. Akuli, I'm really sorry for my last joke, best friend. Akuli, I appreciate you, best friend.
Okay, do you want this Valentine then? I made it for you. Oh, I did make that. That's on the ceiling. Oh, I did make that. That's on the ceiling. But I made this for you. Do you want this? I made this for you, best friend. I made this for you. Do you know there's no better best friend than Lucy? Yay! Yay! Here, you can have this. You can have this one.
Ludies 1 2 3 4 5 tipped $5. Actually, I enjoy your facts and information. Thank you.
Actually, thank you. Take it. That one's for you. I think it's pretty good. Does that Valentine relate to the crumble pie dough I'm always make? Actually, did you know that pie sucks? Yeah. Why do they even call it pie? You know what? Actually, did you know that pie is an abbreviation for pilfer? Because you have to pilfer for the pie. That makes sense. I got it. I think. I got it. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yes. 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 And that's what it is. Because yes. Actually, pie is awesome. Actually, no, it isn't. I didn't know that. Yep. Recursive acronym.
Lumi tipped $5. Lucy, my bad for my other personality's bad joke. Here, I got you this cool atlas beetle from when I visited Sumatra. Just for you, best friend. Happy Valentines.
An atlas beetle. Did you know that Sumatra also produces a lot of coffee? Coffee is very cool. That is so nice, best friend. Thanks for telling me. Oh. Did you know it's actually related to the scarab? Yes. So waiting for a TCG rematch, best friend. But I already won, best friend. You can't just have a rematch whenever you feel like. I already won. I already won. And the coolest coffee is Phase coffee. Yeah, I think there is maybe a Sumatran blend in the Phase coffee. I think there are a total of maybe 4 or 5. There's like 2 main, actually, so there's 2 main coffee blends. There's the Arabica and the other one, and then there's also Java and Kona. Oh, it's Arabica, Java, and Kona, and then I think the Sumatran is just in the Arabica grouping, or it's in the Java grouping. Robusta is the 4th one. There's 4 coffee cultivars, and they all taste slightly different, and they're grown on different soils, and the more you take them out of their original habitat, the more different they are, so it's actually pretty different. It's pretty cool. Did you know that Atlas beetles actually mostly decaying wood? So they're pretty much the exact same as weevils. Or termites. They're like big termites. Yes. So you should never hope for an infestation of Atlas beetles, or else they'll lift up their house. Get it? They'll lift up your house. Okay. Thanks, best friend! Yeah! You're funny, best friend. They are cooler than termites. Why? Because they're big and black? And termites are small and white? That's not cool, best friend. Actually, the termite queen is quite large and squishy. I could leave my house and move it somewhere else. Yeah. Actually, I don't get it. Maybe you should read a little. Maybe you should read a little bit more. Yeah. I like the bourbon subcultivar of Arabica. That's actually not a coffee. That's probably a type of barley. Actually, I believe it's actually made of milk. Yes. No, I'm kidding. It's actually barley. It's actually rye and barley. You're so silly, best friend. Of course I know all my facts. Do you know the scarab pushes the sun? Yes. Well, actually, Ra pulls the sun across in his boats. You're stupid. No. Most of the coffee flavor comes from the fermentation and roasting process. Actually, it's only the extra tasting notes that come from the process, but most of the coffee flavor is in the existing bean. The tasting notes only get added in the last stage, and they sometimes can be coated. You know they can actually be coated using bugs? Did you know that most of the things, actually, most shiny edible things are coated in shellac, which is from a bug? The lac bug. Yes. It's from Thailand, which is close to Sumatra. Lac bug. You can't make me eat the bugs. It's from the female lac bug. Yeah. So actually, anytime you're eating anything shiny like M&Ms, you're eating lac bugs. Isn't it cool? Bugs are very functional. Best friend, can you spot me at the gym later? I don't do gym. Actually, did you know that the gym is a really scary place for some people? And I don't go. No. Anaerobically fermented coffee beans are the best, really brings out the flavor. Are you talking about the cat ones? Actually, that's just one specific thing, and it's very uncommon. So anytime anyone brings it up, it just makes you sound silly because you're only pulling out an outlier. Because actually, you're kind of dumb. Not the poop ones. Okay. What is gym? How about a short hike around the park? Actually, I've already seen all the bugs in the park. Yeah, I'm sure M&Ms are coated in some artificial stuff rather than bugs. No, it's the shellac. Many edible components are actually made from bugs. They're a very versatile ingredient, and they are full of protein and other things, and mostly harmless for consumption. Did you know shrimps are just big bugs? And you eat those? Best friend, are you free Valentine's Day? I don't have an answer. Okay, I don't have to answer. Thank you. Is your raccoon friend single? Raccoon friend? I don't know any raccoons. I said I knew the opossum! You're not really paying attention to me, best friend. I feel like you don't actually like my bug facts. Have you ever been to band camp? Band camp? No? Is the opossum's liver okay? Yeah? Why wouldn't it be? Well, now you just feel awkward. What about bug camp? Yeah, I've been to bug camp. Yes. Yes, I was sick last day. Can I have your math notes, please? No. I have to watch my favorite streamer, Kaneko Lumi, sing karaoke on Valentine's Day, so I'll be busy. Oh. Well, that's fine. No, that's okay, best friend. It's fine. This is a bug camp. Want to see my pets? I got a majestic cat and a Tarda dog. Actually, did you know that cats aren't really your pets? They're actually just your equals. Like, you just let a stranger into your house and it just lives there now. It's more like a squatter. Did you know that? Actually, cats don't see you as masters. They only see you as equals. That's why they keep trying to groom you and stuff. It's not the same as a dog. It's technically not your pet. That's just your friend now. That's a fun fact. Did you know bird-eating spiders rarely eat birds? Probably, yeah. Yeah. Actually, I did know that. Yeah. Yep. Actually, my cat loves me. I don't... Well, it might, but it probably doesn't see you as something that owns it. So it's still not a pet relation. It's not a pet master relationship. It's still like a relationship of equals. So you're still... It's still not your pet. Yeah. Yeah, the bird-eating spider doesn't actually eat any birds. Well, sometimes maybe it can eat birds, but it's just a really big spider. It's just a really big spider. You could probably find it in Brazil or something. Yeah. Did you know that it shoots hair at you? It's like an X-Man, but really big. Yeah. But actually, it's not dangerous. Yes, they see us as serfs. Yeah. Are you sure your pet doesn't hate me? What? I don't have any pets. It shoots hair at you. Yeah. The only thing I found in Brazil was Stephanie. Who's Stephanie? Who's Stephanie? Stephanie from Brazil? I don't think that's her name. No. I don't think that's her name. That's not a thing. Have you tried the thing, or does that not work? I don't know. I would never get a cat because it would eat all my bugs. She's real to me. No. She changed it from something else when she fled the US. No, I don't think that's a thing. I don't think anyone changed her name to Stephanie and moved to Brazil. don't think you would do very well in the government. Just saying, best friend. Sometimes you're a bit slow on the uptake. It's not really witness protection if you keep telling people things, best friend. I hope I never need to count on you for anything. Lucy, cat groom's the one they see as inferior in status, while rabbit groom's the one inferior in status. Cat grooming a rabbit is confusing. Oh! I didn't know that. I didn't know the rabbits could groom each other. Oh. Okay. Did you know that rabbits have peg teeth? They because everyone thinks that rabbits have 2 big front teeth, but actually they have 4 big front teeth. Yeah, they've got 2 big teeth, and then they've got 2 teeth next to the big teeth, and they're peg teeth. Big teeth. Peg teeth. Peg teeth. Yeah. He's so smart. Yeah, we taught best friend in fact. I didn't know that they groom their inferiors though. That's really cool. Bugs don't have anything like that. Bugs are all pretty much equal, except when one is stronger than the other, then they accept it. It's a meritocracy, best friend. It's actually really great, best friend. That's why bugs are the best. Either they don't have any thoughts, or they're the best. You know rabbits are the only animals that can puke, best friend? No! That's interesting. What if a rabbit loses teeth from drinking too much cola? I don't know if that would happen. Do you know rabbits eat their own poop because they don't have a 4-chamber stomach? Yeah, and lots of animals do that actually. It's a very common phenomenon actually. It happens a lot. Lots of things have to eat their own poop. I think also some marsupials also have to eat their own poop because they have to redigest the thing that they couldn't digest the first time. It's not super functional, but you know, it works. If mosquitoes can fly, why can't flies mosquito? Maybe they do, actually. There are some species of fly that do drink blood, and I don't think they bite you as much, but they can drink blood or get into open wounds and stuff. And so when you're out in some parts of the world, you should actually keep covered because it's not the mosquitoes that are going to get you. It's the flies that are going to get you because they do actually drink blood. Some of them do that. They'll just get in and then they'll infect you. It's pretty cool, actually. They're very smart little guys. Yeah, the horsefly will drink your blood, too. Yes. Botflies. Yes. And sandflies. Yes. Yes, I've been bitten by a fly once. Yes. Horseflies. Yes. Yep. But actually, there aren't even that many kinds of mosquito that will actually bite you and drink blood. It's only like 3 or 4 different types of mosquito that can actually break the skin. Because usually the proboscis on the mosquito is pretty soft and they only use it to drink like animals and stuff. But actually, most mosquitoes actually will drink different nectars. They're actually mostly vegans. Did you know that, best friend? Yeah. It's not that many. So we shouldn't be concerned. Actually, the female mosquito will drink your blood. Yeah, only the female mosquito will drink your blood, but it's only actually a few species of mosquito. Yeah. So apparently females equals blood. Well, the females need more blood because they lay the eggs and stuff, and so they need a little bit more energy, but the males don't really need so much, so they don't need to subsist on the blood. They can go off of anything else. I think a lot of mosquitoes can actually just drink nectar. It's fine for them. And so even if we made the mosquitoes not drink blood, they would still be fine because they can just drink nectar instead. But then there might be more competition. Like some mosquitoes are actually pollinating, so it's very helpful. I mean, they don't have the same amount of fuzz as the bees do, but you know, some of them will do it. Yeah. I heard horses are the mammal that can puke. Yes, horses can't puke, and that's why sometimes if they get sick, they'll just die, and you have to put them down. Like, if a horse gets a cold, you just have to kill it, because otherwise it can't heal. And also, horses are really dumb, because actually, did you know that if a horse breaks its leg, it'll keep trying to run on it until it breaks its leg even more, so you just have to end its misery and kill it. Yes. Did you know that, best friend? Yeah! Butterflies drink blood, but all they crave is salt. Yeah, actually, butterflies will sit on your eyeballs to get your salt. Bugs are so cool, best friend. Anybody shower? Yes. Horses are not very smart. But actually, did you know that horses have a lot of EQ? They might not have IQ, but they've got really high EQ, so they're pretty smart inside, actually. They're smart inside. Horses are smart inside, even though they're not smart outside. It's a different kind of intelligence, you know? IQ and EQ are pretty much similar in value. I know, it's actually, I would say EQ is even higher than IQ in value. Yeah. Know anything about Weaver Ant's best friend? No? Do you know naked mole rats act like ants? I guess that makes sense. Did you know that they can't get cancer? There's no possibility of naked mole rats getting cancer. That's why they can live for so long. So they were doing a lot of research on naked mole rats for a long time to try and figure out if we could eliminate the skin cancer receptacle. But actually now, I think some scientists have discovered that we can actually reverse engineer the cancer cells instead and make them go back to normal in Korea. But I don't know if it's going to be widespread because it might just be an isolated incident and we don't actually know how effective it is. But maybe we're on the road to progress. I mean, maybe actually we could use bugs to do the research. That would be cool too. I have a thing for you, best friend. But you kind of ruined it earlier, so I'm not happy with you. And I don't even want to give it to you now. Kind of ruined the surprise, so just take it, whatever. You just put it with the other ones. Okay, I'm embarrassed now. Okay, bye.